conversations are built about 4 types of language. What you read in body language, what you hear in a person's tone, the words they use, and guess what, guys? Nobody talks about this one, but the energy that a person feels from you. So when you're dealing with, this is interesting, we think of the autistics of the world as being very out of touch and they don't deal with other people. Actually, the opposite is completely true. They tend to, not 100% necessarily, but they tend to be so aware, so empathic, they just don't know how to communicate those emotions the same way that we, the neurotypicals, do. And they are very attuned to the energy that they pick up from another person. This person's safe, what they're saying makes sense, and they get kind of lost in the body language and the tone, especially with the fact that sensitives tend to be people who are extremely authentic and honest, and it is or it isn't. You know, like, you know how if you're walking with a 4-year-old down the street and a heavy person is approaching, the 4-year-old's going to say, "Look, Mommy, there's a really fat person." And the child has no judgment, no disrespect. They're just stating an observation. Okay? That's how autistics are, and probably some of these other sensitives that go along that spectrum. Just very, very, it is what it is. So if I am talking to somebody who has communication difficulties and I say something like, "Yeah, that was real funny," and they're left like, "What does that mean?" You're saying it's funny. The words are saying one thing. I don't even know how to hear that tone anymore. I don't know how to read that body language, but they do read the energy of the person, which feels a little off-putting. But everybody says things like, you know how the kid, Aunt Rose comes over to the house and the kid's like, "I don't want to go see Aunt Rose." "Oh, you go give Aunt Rose a hug and kiss. She loves you. You got to be a good boy or girl." You know, we're taught as little kids to not trust our true inner voice. And then when we get older, we stop trusting